athleticism, I wouldn't be surprised to see him try some type of a lunging in attack.
Well, he paid for his hesitancy there and slammed down by the Filipino. A throw that will have taken the wind out of the South Korean, landed full on his back from above waist height. You can see him trying to get his breath back, albeit with the Filipino's forearm over his throat.
Sabah, a very well-rounded fighter, now maintaining the outer underhook, which is helping him control this position here in side control. He's using his left shoulder to turn the face of Dude all the way out towards the fence. When he does that, it puts a kink in the spine and it makes it more difficult to just control position. Great reversal by Dude, feeling the body shift and using that momentum to bring him over the top. Here we have Sabah looking to counter this single leg with an outside Kimura. Seen it work. Carl Parisian and Dave Strasser is an example of this. It looks pretty deep here. Looks very deep here. He needs to keep circling, pinching his knees together. This could be the end of the fight here, folks. This is a very tight submission lock here.
Strength, though, of a man who is a gymnast. And is he tapping? I thought I saw a tap there.
One tap, not three taps, but definitely was close. What Sabah needs to do is he needs to continue going until the referee stops him. Unfortunately, with him only having 6 fights, this is just an inexperience. A more veteran fighter would have kept going until the referee stops him.
These are heavy elbows that Fadai is throwing in, punches as well. Having just rescued himself from a possible submission.
The phantom tap.
One of the 3 taps that are required do then take some punishment to the head. It would appear to be Fadai's round.
Sabah just needs to hip in a bit. If he puts his hips in a little bit more, it's going to take away that ability for Dude to just posture up into his feet. Get that second hook back in. It'll be interesting to see if Sabah is able to lock on another submission hold. If he's going to go for broke and try to break it, or if he's going to try to be polite and wait for the tap.
Politeness may not be the first thing that enters his head at this point.
Locking in that body triangle again, that's going to make it very difficult for Dude to turn back into him.
And that punch over his shoulder, actually hitting the man out of sight behind him. Connected as well.
I guess that means out of sight, out of mind isn't so true there, right?
Thrown back down with Fadai's left arm around his throat, and in come the little punches there with the right hand.
Sabah working a very high mount here. This gives him the ability to attack not only with strikes but also submissions. With Du using both of those arms up high to block the punches, he can attack either of those with an armbar, a triangle, a key lock, multiple submission opportunities available.
He's taking some abuse though, isn't he, with the elbows and the fists. To the side and through the guard as well. Now,
armbar attempt here again. I'm going to be curious to see how deep he keeps this.
And it happened right on the hooter at the end of the second round. And wonderful to see them pick each other up at the end there, because they were giving it everything in that 5 minutes. And yet they helped each other up, beckoned each other to the corner where they'll take a minute's rest, and we'll get the 3rd round.
Again, I'd like to see that Kimura one more time, where the Kimura attempt comes up and you see Dude tap once. And on the tap, Sabah seems like he releases a little bit of the pressure on the submission lock, which unfortunately may have gave his opponent just a big enough window to escape the submission itself.
Did a lot of good fist and elbow work when the South Korean was down on his back during that second round. That was right at the end of the round, and that's where he managed to pick him up. Great sportsmanship between these two, Ray. A lot of respect between mixed martial arts fighters.
Yeah, you see both of these fighters shaking hands at the beginning of each of these rounds.
It's a 5-round contest. This is round number 3. Fadai breathing heavily. I don't think he can be blamed for that. On the other side of the ring, Du not looking quite as fatigued. He took a lot of punishment in that second round. Fadai misses with a Ambitious overhand right to open the third round. Goes over the top with a leg, and very quick work from the South Korean.
Good scramble here by Fadai, already on the back here with a body lock. He can look for the takedown, which he does, now maintaining side control. Like to see him either pass all the way to a clean side control or try to move to mount if possible. Needs to maintain that outside underhook, so Sabah's right arm needs to go into the armpit of Do there.
South Korean looks in some trouble with it. And the referee's seen it as well. And it's over. He did look to me as if he was in a lot of trouble. Just looking at his facial expression, not clear to me exactly what the problem was. Ray, you think there might have been a shoulder issue?
No, it's not easy to see from the camera angle that we had there. I'm looking closely. It seems to be that he's complaining about something in his arm, maybe his hand. Maybe he might have felt like he broke his hand. The submission attempt was tight on the Kimura in round 2, so it's obviously something with his left arm, hand, maybe even shoulder.
It wasn't easy to see, but clearly unable to carry on. And again, referee Stephen Percival just right on top of the situation and make sure there was no serious damage done to the fighter. And your winner of the Superfight in Martial Combat 8 from the Philippines, Sabah Fadai.
Ladies and gentlemen, with 4 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in round number 3, and by way of TKO, referee stoppage due to fighter tapping out due to an injury, the winner in the red corner, Sabah, the Persian Warrior, Fadai!
Before you take the greetings of the ladies, Sabah, please. We have television viewers right around Asia and the live audience here. The girls are over there. You can greet them in a moment. Let me just tell you, I can confirm for everyone, it was an injury to your opponent's hand that caused the trouble there. Okay, you're very sorry.
Very sorry.
If he hadn't hurt his hand, were you in control of the fight anyway?
I think I was. I don't know. Jiu-jitsu, baby, jiu-jitsu. My coach Norman go, wow, everything I know.
Seems to me you really enjoy getting in this ring. From the moment you stepped in, you had a personality about you that was electrifying. This is where you live, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. I promise, Victor, wherever you are, my man, I promised you a good show. I hope it was good enough. I got the belt, didn't I?
Victor Cui is the promoter of this event, something like the Dong King of martial combat. You've been here twice. You've had 2 dramatic wins. Are we going to see you come back for a 3rd time?
Definitely. Victor promised me a fight in October. I don't think I can take it, unfortunately. I got final exams. I'm becoming a dentist. I'm sorry. The plan is I'm going to beat up my opponents more and break teeth or something and hand them my business card. What do you guys think? Great business plan, I think. I don't know.
If any of you guys have a cavity, this is the fella to see. Ladies and gentlemen, Sabah Fadai.
I'd like to send a shout out to all my teammates back in Cebu and Revolution Fight Team in Canada. My friend Smith, the Knowledge Smith they call him, he really wanted me to send a shout out. And thank you Conflict Clothing, my sponsor, for his beautiful shirts. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Right on.
Okay, you've waited patiently. The girls are yours.